Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we will be unboxing the brand new DJI Mini 3 Pro. I picked this drone up this morning and I was one of the very first people in Australia to get my hands on this drone. These have been available overseas for a little while now, but they've only just come out in Australia. And this is one of the very first ones in Australia that was actually sold. I got this the minute the shops opened. This will just be an unboxing video and first impressions of this drone. Now we'll also be making another video on why I actually bought this drone, what my reasoning behind it was when I've already got a number of drones, and I'll be discussing that in depth. I will also be doing a first flight video very shortly, which will be the actual first time that I fly this. So let's open it up and see what we've got. This is the first sight you get when you first open the box. And I believe that is the drone. So let's get it out. Wow, that is extremely light. Here we go. That does not even feel like it is a real drone compared to anything that I've owned in the past. This is what you're looking at now inside the box. There you go, we've taken that out. And now we're looking at this beautiful controller. Let's get it out the box. There you go. Wow, this is really nice. This is really nice. First impressions, and I haven't even unwrapped it, is really good. Wow, that is very ergonomically designed. You're holding it like this, you've got buttons there, you've got your controllers here, you've got buttons on the bottom there. There's your controller sticks, storage for those. And this is what the controller looks like. Very nice. Very nice. Now, if you follow this channel and watched any of my other drone videos, you will know that I absolutely hate using my mobile phone for a screen on a drone controller. This is one of the main selling points of this particular drone, is the built-in screen. So there's no using a mobile phone or mobile device or anything else, or iPad or whatever you might be using for a screen. The screen is built in. Now before we look at the drone, let's see what else is in the box. Little packet there. And we've also got a couple of these silicate gel bags. So let's put the box aside. See what's in here. We've got some spare propellers, which is good. And we've got a small tool that you can use to change the propellers. So I'm guessing you keep these together. You've got a charging cable, which is USB-C to USB-C by the look of it. So just any USB-C charging cable will work, I guess. And then you've got some instructions that no one ever reads. Now to the main part, let's have a look at the drone. Now I haven't seen the battery yet. Now one thing about this, which is slightly annoying, but it's like that with most things these days, like your iPhones and all that's the same, you no longer get the charger with it. You've got to use your own charger. And I know, look, most people have chargers these days, but I would have liked to get a charger with this, especially for the price that we pay here for these things. There it is. Like I said, this does not even feel real. It is that light. It just sits on my hand like that. You can literally put this in your pocket. So let's unfold it. And this actually turns out quite a reasonable size once it's unfolded. There you go. It's not that small anymore. Once it's unfolded, it's still very, very light. It's got this weird little angle on the arms there. It does look really nice. And it doesn't feel flimsy. It actually, despite being so light, it feels quite solid and well made. The propeller's actually quite a decent size. They're quite a big span. I think that span is way bigger than my DJI Spark, which weighs, you know, probably 4 times what this weighs. At least 3 times. So you've got these big propellers for a light drone. This is probably where you get your nice long flight times from. Now it's got forward facing sensors, rearward facing sensors, and downward facing sensors. So you've got a lot of sensors on this. None of the other mini drones had any sensors at all, I believe. Maybe the 2 had some, I don't know, but you definitely did not have forward, backward and downward facing sensors on any of the other ones. This has also got a 4K camera and a 3-axis gimbal. So let's just take the cover off. A little bit of packing foam in there just to protect it. There's the gimbal cover protection. There's some stickers on there which we'll take off. Quite an unusual gimbal design. I'm hoping the camera focuses on it there. And it is the most forward facing part of the drone. Now I have seen some YouTubers complain about that, and they say, look, when you crash your drone into something, the first thing that hits is your camera and you'll probably damage your gimbal. And look, they're probably right. However, you've got the forward facing collision avoidance sensors, so you shouldn't really be flying into anything. I mean, if you crash one of these drones these days, just the way they're built and how lightly they're made, you're probably going to need to spend some money to repair it anyway. So I'd say just be extra careful and don't crash it. I don't actually rely on the sensors too much. I just rely on me flying it carefully and sensibly. Now we've got one battery here. You've got 2 release prongs on each side. Let's pull that out. There we go. And this is even lighter now without a battery. It almost weighs nothing. At least 1/3 of the weight is in the battery, and even the battery is amazingly light, to be honest. Considering how much flight time you get out of this battery, it weighs nothing. It's very, very light. It does have a warning on the back here. It says, charge to activate the intelligent flight battery before using for the first time. So we'll need to charge this up before we use it for the first time. So I'll be doing that. So I'll be following that advice. I'll be charging up the battery using the charging cable supplied. There's your charging port, and there's your port for your SD card. And I will be following the advice on the battery, and I will be charging it up using the supplied USB-C charge cord. And then we should be able to film our very first flight video. And I guess I'm going to have to charge up the controller as well. Let's just put the controller sticks on there. Very good, very good. Feels very nice. Easy to fly, easy to fly. I like it. Let's turn it on, see if it turns on. Okay, this is what it does. Now you've got to go through your selection process and pick your options, your language to start off. So is that a touch screen? Yes, it is a touch screen. We will be selecting English. It now comes up with software terms of use, so we'll have to agree with them. Now it wants you to pick the region. So we're not in the United States, and we select Australia. Done. Next. Okay, now it's asking for my Wi-Fi password, and I don't have that on me at the moment. So I'll be setting up this controller, I'll be charging everything up, and then we'll be making the first flight video. Now look, first impressions. Overall, I'm very happy with my new acquisition so far. Obviously, it's a bit hard to tell without flying it. So I will have a little bit more to say after my first flight. And I will also be making another video where I explain to you guys what decision process I used to buy this drone when I've already got a whole bunch of drones. Why did I get this one? And when you watch these videos, keep in mind, I paid for all this with my own money. I'm not sponsored. I didn't get these for free like a lot of the US YouTubers that have videos out that you can watch. They were given these for nothing, and they do raving great reviews, and then they get to keep the drone. Unfortunately, I don't. I've got to go to work, earn some money, and then I get to buy stuff like this with my own money that I've worked hard for. Now, the other thing I'd like to mention before I go is I was going to buy the Fly More combo kit, but it's not available yet. I couldn't even buy a second battery at this stage. They reckon they are still 2, 3 or 4 weeks away to be able to sell batteries and the Fly More combo kit. I will be buying the Fly More combo kit, which is an additional package, an additional box that you buy and pay for. And it does give you an extra 2 batteries, as well as a triple charger that's capable of charging 3 batteries and some other accessories, I believe. So I will be grabbing one of those the second it comes out in Australia, the second it becomes available. And I've also ordered myself a carry case for this. I know the Fly More combo does come with a carry soft bag, but I hate those carry soft bags. But we'll talk more about that when I do get the Fly More combo. I have ordered myself a hard case for this, and I'll be doing a video on that down the line too. So if you're interested in how this drone progresses, and this is the first video you're watching, don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you've got any questions about any part of this drone, don't hesitate to leave your question down below, and I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. If you enjoyed this very first Australian unboxing video of the Mini 3 Pro, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, not the brand new drone controller, for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.